It's a slightly bald Neil today. My wife's just given me a nice head shave for the summer. I've not been on YouTube now for a few weeks, and the reason has been not because I've been lazy, but because I've been suffering a little bit of ill health. So I've recently had an infection in the bones in my foot, and as a result I had a PICC line inserted where they put a wire that goes into my arm there and goes across to my chest into a cavity just above my heart. I'm been on 4 months worth of antibiotics, so I don't think I've been doing videos for probably about 4 months now. But I'm back again, everything seems to go in the right way, so fingers crossed I'll be okay with the foot. I had a bit of an accident today in the kitchen. I decided to cook an omelette, and I thought I'd use the big ring at the back of the stove, which can get the oil hotter, and you probably guessed already, I managed to start a kitchen fire. So here's a few hints and tips about putting the fire out. I didn't do it the right way. I was lucky. My wife was quite concerned, Alison, about my hands and my face as well, but I didn't catch my face. I did catch my hands a little bit, but no serious burns, very fortunately. First thing Alison advised me to do when we got the fire out, or when I got the fire out straight away, was to run my hands under cold water for 20 minutes. And apparently that's something with a burn. It's apparently a good thing to do, get the deep heat out of the burn. And as a result of that, I think I've got away with it, really. I haven't even got blisters at the moment, so I'm very pleased about that. But anyway, here's some little bits of advice, what you should do and what I should have done when the fire started. Oil and water don't mix. Never throw water onto a grease or oil-based fire. It just splashes up and becomes much worse and can blow back into your face. If the oil is smoking, especially if it's smoking quite badly, then turn the heat off, and if you can, very carefully just move the oil away from the heat source and turn off the gas or electric. If you can, have a lid or a damp cloth handy to gently place over the fire. Don't throw it over the fire, just hold it in front of yourself so that it's between you and the flames, and lay it gently over the top of the flames, or if it's a lid, of course, lay that gently over the top of the flames and leave it there. Turn the gas or electric off again and leave it for probably about half an hour or so, but until you're sure that it's cooled down. If you're placing a damp cloth over it, you may want to even place more than one damp cloth over the pan. Don't throw water on it. Make sure you leave plenty of time for the pan to cool down, because the oil might still be at flash point. Keep your work area clear. Make sure there's no things like kitchen cleaners, tea towels lying around, anything that's flammable, of course, and be careful about what clothing you're wearing as well. Make sure you're not wearing anything that you think might be flammable, or that's too loose fitting that might get caught by the flames. In an ideal world, you'd have a fire blanket hanging on the wall somewhere or kept nearby that you can readily access, and you can get advice on fire blankets from your local fire station or fire department. Drinking alcohol and some medications you may take can affect your judgment when cooking, so perhaps it is best to avoid using hot fat if you've been consuming alcohol or are on prescription medications, for instance. You may need to research that a little bit more. Try not to get distracted by things like the phone going and you forgetting you've left the pan on, or someone going to answer the front door, something like that. And just to conclude, I'd like to remind you this video is made by myself. I'm not medically trained. I don't have any qualifications regarding fire safety. This is just general advice gleaned from the internet, so you may wish to research further. But I hope that you cook safely and enjoy the results of your cooking.